Yo, good morning. What's going on, everybody? Make sure to share the stream link around. Should be good to go now. Tweeting it out now. Or whatever you say, Xing it. I'm Xing it out now. Copy link. And send to everybody. Done. Good morning, VC. Good morning, Maddie. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Ace. Good morning, John, Eric, The Fool, Peoples, Garden Trader, Mikey, Alexis, King Carnage. Good morning, good morning. And yep, market opens in a little over a minute. Looks like we had a nice little pullback here from the higher open overnight from last week into this weekend. You can see we have a little bit of a nice green move happening right before open. All happening around the previous day control point. Again, that's the halfway point of the previous day. So that's why we have it marked. Good morning, King Carnage. Good morning, Green Candlestick. Good to see you. Good morning. Aloha SF. What's up, Valdora? How you doing, man? I like the previous day control point. It likes you, man. Got a little bit of a basic game plan here in the bottom left of the screen. Going to be looking above 525.60s, which is the pre-market high, or a hold of 522.78 to 523.20s. That's the highlighted area below current price. This would be the previous day low. Demand is what we call it. And that's where we're going to be looking for higher lows. If that cracks, or if we see a rejection of that higher highlighted area with lower highs, that would be bearish, of course. Then that'll bring a drawdown. That'll bring price back down. So we'll see. Good morning, Mel. Good morning, Creator. Good morning, Prop Street. Good morning, Susan. Good morning to each and every one of you. And we'll be sure to go through some other charts as well. We won't just stare at SPY all morning. Try to go to other tickers as well. Other ETFs like Tech, the Triple Q sector, IWM, your small caps. Microsoft, nice higher open. Opposite on Apple. Nvidia's flat. Meta pulling back. It's rejecting a really good area as well. 489 is a very important level. They are drawing down under 483.50s. Google's kind of flat. Ooh, Eli Lilly falling through the floor right at the open. As you guys can see, from Microsoft all the way down to Costco, these are all weights of SPY in exact order. Of course, these might update over time, but this is a general idea of what I'm looking at. UPS, by the way, looks really good if it can just hold this base it has. So what this fib is the first impulse move. This is where it found a low. This is where it rallied to before slowing down for the first time after its first rally. So first rally, first slowdown. That's all we're marking. And that gives us this fib area right here. I guess I could highlight it. And this is honestly where you want to see impulse moves happen from. So next time we see a bounce here, we see that there's an inside candle of this huge drop. Green positive print over the next fib, which was where the slowdown was. So this should be a green light for bulls to try to head towards any area above. One, you have this area here. Two, I would say two major area, you have 155. So probably watching these two areas for UPS as long as this area holds here. Short term. Of course, if this breaks, then you're probably looking for a pullback, looking for some more basing. And of course, if we get some higher lows in there, they build pressure. That can be what gets this back over. Whoops. I didn't mean to double click. So that's kind of what we're looking for on UPS for anybody who's looking for the next potential swing trade. Ulta's kind of in the same scenario. I can't really take Ulta out of that conversation. We'll be watching that as well. But main watches for me this week are SMCI, Nvidia, and Meta. So if anybody's looking at anything, we're still looking at SMCI. I like that it's still under this bearish fib. Basically, as long as it's under 1026 to 1078, it should be bearish towards these lows. Any retake can, of course, be seen with a potential bullish recovery towards the 1150s, maybe even see new all-time highs for all we know, you know. Let's go to Nvidia, the second one I mentioned. They're in the exact same scenario, so that's why we're adding them in there. We love looking at Nvidia and AMD especially, so speaking of AMD, this is actually a really good looking day trade chart. I'd watch this today. But then the last thing we had on watch was Meta, because they're doing a, well, it's actually a 3 black soldiers into a gap down, but we're just going to call it a very bearish move down because that is. But they're at recent support, so we're going to probably see some reactions like we're seeing right now. And until we see a break of, this could be seen as a really good break for future trades under 43.50 towards here, so I can't wait for that. I actually need to send an update example here. Let's go back to AMD though, because I want to look at that real quick. Where are we at? Here we are. Basically, I like AMD calls as long as this area does not break, which it's reacting to it already. But now you gotta wait because you need to see if lower high step in or does it continue through there. Let's go check on SPY again. That's probably more important. And zoom in. I mean, all this is a short-term bullish reaction so far. We have nothing telling us this is going to continue, but this is holding bullish areas still. Remember, should technically be short-term bullish as long as this holds, but good rejections of this area and breaks of this area can bring price down. Vice versa, good holds of this area or breaks over this area can lead to bullish moves. Anything else that you're taking in between here is going to be a lot more aggressive, in my opinion. And this is all, again, based off of my strategy, guys, my system. So, of course, if you have other opinions, like, that's awesome. I have nothing against you. Go ahead and share those opinions, but don't just share share why. Good morning, everybody. The Unknown Marbler. Of course, we have someone named that in here. Good morning. Microsoft, really strong opening. Good looks green. Sold EXPE put for 60% here. Long weekend. Oh, dude, that's great, Maddie. Good job. Red Star 2, what a day. People said Nvidia and Apple both have daily inside bars. Apple looking like a liquidity grab. Very bullish reaction after the failed previous day low break. Meta has the exact same look. Good job, peoples. He says Nvidia is now breaking previous day high. Good looks, man. And yeah, definitely keep eyes on that, because that's been one of the few things that's been keeping momentum in the market. That, SMCI, couple of these semiconductors, good job. And good call out on the Apple and Microsoft breakdowns as well, with the inside bars and the potential liquidity grab that could, I mean, even if you're wrong, as of right now, that is the highest probability way of thinking. So great job, peoples. Shouldn't be thinking about pretty much anything else. Yo, good morning, E. How you doing, man? Or I guess I shouldn't say man, but you know what I mean. Carter, IWM below previous day close, previous day low, previous day open, and current day open. Damn, Carter's on it with the callouts. That's my boy Prop Street. Also, guys, if you are a lifetime member in my Discord, be sure to go check that stuff out. I think I also linked it for my YouTube members. But if you've been a long-time member on the channel, you have access to the 2-day event where we went through both course number 1 and course number 2. So be sure to check that stuff out, guys. There are some pretty long streams, but I had a lot of fun conversations with different people from my lifetime group that were in there, asking different questions, breaking down different things. You know, it wasn't just about the questions that were asked. There were also just good updates by everybody. Good answers by everybody too. I don't really remember a time during those 2 days where I was asking everybody questions and somebody was messing with me, or anybody gave any like wrong. It wasn't even like that. Like, nobody gave even wrong answers. Everybody was doing great. So I don't know. I think it was a good idea to go watch those. Plus, I know not everybody here has had a chance of seeing the course or buying the course. Not everybody has the money to buy it. I get it. So if you are someone here who is here as a YouTube member, I would go check that out. A lot of really cool info in there. We didn't sit there and watch every little video, because if we did, we'd still be sitting there watching them. A lot of videos in those 2 courses, but the breakdowns, the questions, the quizzes, the concepts, the order in which everything was posted, that is all what matters. Doing great. How about you, Josh? Doing great, man. Weird weekend, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody kept telling me it was a 3-day weekend, but it didn't feel like one. Spent the better part of my morning watching the first video. Damn, Maddie, okay. I say damn okay because it's like, my brain's like, damn, he's already started watching it this morning, which is kind of impressive, because I know whenever I watch something early on, or it's like the first thing I've, you know, focused on, my mind can't stop thinking about it, you know? So I guess it's a good thing that was fresh on your mind. And I started rewatching the Road to Consistency playlist. Spent like 3 hours. Damn. 12% on calls for SPY here, taking it. Good job, Sherman. Looks like Sherman's playing off the early morning momentum to the upside after that little dip. And good job, Maddie. Seriously, that is a long playlist, but every video in there I personally have added, or me or Leland have talked about it and added it, but those videos in there we try to put it in order, but there really is no order. But I think all those videos, in my opinion, are the most crucial when learning the system or learning the BB system, whatever you call our strategy. whatever it is, you know, that playlist is probably the fastest way to understanding the concept of it, and then being able to see deeper, because it's not like it's that complex, let's be honest. What's up, Ace? You signed up for Lifetime? I'll believe it when I see it. If you did, I just haven't seen it yet, is also what I'm getting at. Oh, April Fools. Ha 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 ha. Oh, yeah, it is April 1st, isn't it? Oh, the April 1st jokes are about to be out and about. That's right. That is great. And I'm not even going to ask y'all if y'all are the type of person, because you better not be. But does anybody here know that type of person that makes those April Fool's jokes like in a serious manner? Like they're really going out there. Like that's their whole thing. I took my little break and now it's grind time again. Relearn, remind myself of everything, and refamiliarize myself with option trading like I was telling you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the way to go about it, because it's not like there's a correct route to take, right? You know, so it's better to just kind of refresh yourself, start from the beginning. You know, it's because then it's not like you're treating yourself like a baby or anything, but like you got to, though. You know, you got to like treat yourself like you're a newborn. Start over again, you know, and then look at everything. Like you said, relearn, refamiliarize, remind. These are all good words. But good job, though, Maddie. And everybody, give your support for Maddie there. That's not really that easy to do. I feel like a lot of you guys should try this. Good little refresh. Clean retest going on IWM. All right, I got to go to IWM. Carter is updating this thing like crazy. All right, let me get my... Wait. Yeah, let me get my previous day high. I had to see if that was even the previous day. That was weird. We'll get that. We'll get that. That's our supply of the recent high. We'll get that day's open because it's not really hurting anything. I seem to be retesting that actually. Get the previous day low right there. All right, so that's what Carter's calling out. He likes that dip and that it might be giving us a bearish retest to the downside from this area, which again, previous day low, previous day open, bigger time frame level. Current day opens way up here. If you want to add that, make it like a dotted line, be my guest. Good posting, Carter. I just had to see what you were looking at, man. Instantly, I can see exactly why you like it. Triple Qs are on fire, of course. They're killing it. Mostly from the help of Microsoft, but you do also have the boost of other tickers that are in the Triple Q sector, such as Nvidia, Meta, and the Googs. The Googs are also doing great. So if you guys are seeing boosted tech numbers, this is probably why. AMD as well. We love that about AMD. Damn, Sandollar. 150%. What the fuck? Oh, I see you touched SMR. I see Tobias got a grip on you. And he's been so excited to see everybody look at that more. There's news coming out, by the way, so if you see the candles moving a bunch around, a lot, it's probably why. Good job, Eric, by the way. Eric's the one who's been posting our news pretty much ever since I gave him perms. He's been kind of killing it. He's like bullying me out of my own channel. Yeah, the last time I had a chance of posting was the 26th. He's beating me every day. And he even takes the time to go to TradeFloor and literally type what the news is, and then to also like tag the news that he put in that exact channel. What a legend. April Fool's guy is the worst, 100%, hands down, no doubt about it. Google is flying. Yeah, we got a lot of really good tech moving right now. Qs are loving this.
And you can't sit here and tell me my levels don't work when we're sitting here looking at something that hasn't been seen since... What even is this day? The 22nd. This is why I don't delete zones when they haven't been invalidated yet. Like, people are like, why do we still have this mark? Like, I might not need it right now, but maybe in the future I will. And we are potentially getting a rejection of this 524. I keep wanting to say 424. 524 20s, which again is the kind of supply of our previous day high. Which again, previous day would be Thursday if we're going off of market. Keep the updates coming in. Head and shoulders? I don't know. It's too vague. It's too vague to sit here and be like, this is a head and shoulders. I'm watching cues because I just want to watch something that's moving. Also, I kind of like IWM. I might switch over and watch that as well. Both of those aren't looking too bad. Let's extend this a little bit just in case, you know, it sticks here all day. I don't know what the fuck a 223 reversal is. I don't, that's not part of my system. I don't look at that shit. Bull stepping in at current day open on the 1. I'm assuming you mean SPY because Qs are not anywhere. Go to the 1 and reconfirm what Peoples is looking at. He is correct. We do have a nice little hammer holding. That is today's open, right? No, it's this one. Let's add that and then do a dotted line. Yep, he's still correct. He is still correct, even if I was looking at the wrong candle. Nice hammer represented above today's open. That is bullish. Good looks. Which is kind of funny, because as I look over at Trade Floor, you have D-Touch posting Apple so much weakness on this puppy since the open. I'm like, damn. Like, I'm so used to a market where if Apple's going up, the market's up. If Apple's going down, the market's down. But here we are talking about a scenario where SPY is actually looking bullish here on the 1 and the 5 minute. Well, 5 minutes kind of ugly. It needs to show up a little bit more. But the 1 minute shaping up, so maybe it could over time look that way for the 5 minute. We'll see. Same thing for the Qs. We got some really nice movement this morning. You know, we really didn't need what we used to call the king of the market, you know. So kind of funny to see that playing into effect. But Microsoft also at today's open. Can we please focus that? Even though you don't trade Microsoft, guys, it's okay. Microsoft is a weight you need to be watching. I said new king is holding CDO. Watch this for direction on tech. Healthcare is the weakest right now. Good looks. I didn't even bother looking at sectors this morning. Thank you for updating that. Yeah, you do. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh wait, I know why. It's Eli Lilly. I already knew this. Haha. This and Moderna. But what is actually causing this? Oh, they are the top weight. Never mind, that is why. UNH, J&J. UNH is down, but not like crazy. J&J is down as well. But Eli Lilly being the largest weight of healthcare, that is definitely why healthcare is falling off the cliff. Good looks. Oh, my bad. Sandollar, you literally posted Microsoft literally right before me. I would not have double posted that. I'll give you some cred here. Beat me to it. Good looks. At the same time, Sandollar donated $4 in the YouTube stream and donated a free membership. T-Bone Panda getting it of all people too. T-Bone Panda is definitely going to use that. Well, that's actually crazy you gave it to him of all people, because he's the guy I always gives shit for winning in the giveaways. I mean, he doesn't always win. I just act like he does. But damn, Sandollar's over here donating, dropping updates in chat, over here in the YouTube stream. God, Sandollar's everywhere. I'm starting to think there's two of you. Good morning, T-Bone is what he says. Great minds think alike. Appreciate you, Sandollar. What a guy, for real. Sandollar's one of the real ones. It's funny, too, because he ends up donating his memberships to people who end up... like, to people who are actually here a lot of the time. It's cool, too. The YouTube membership donations have actually gone to, like, pretty good people here lately. How was everyone's 3-day weekend, though? I know it probably didn't feel like one, but how was it? How was it? Did you get to relax? Did you get to do anything cool that you might not have done in other, you know, weekends? What's up? Somebody give me a story here. You went to space? I mean, not a story. I just, you know, if something cool happened this weekend, let me know. He said, you want a story? I can provide. A story about SMR and how it defied the odds. See, look, I said it before his message popped up. Bought the dip on SMR. It's pumping again. I saw you and Sandollar taking part. You reeled one of my traders into your trade, Tobias. How dare you? No, I'm kidding. My guys don't make decisions on their... they make decisions on their own, so they don't touch anything unless they actually like it. Fabulous weekend. Thank you, Chief. Met with good friends and had tons of fun. Damn, nice. Tobias says, I had a rough weekend. He's like, I had a rough weekend, man. Starts scratching his arm. All I could think about was SMR, man. The dip, the dip, the dip. He's like having cold sweats, and in his sleep, he's just whispering to himself, the dip, SMR, the dip. Waste no more time arguing what a good member should be. Be one. Preach, bro, preach. Remember, though, you're not, like, we don't call each other members and stuff. Like, I know I might say that to, like, describe people, but, like, we're not actually, like, members. I mean, we're all on the same team, so that's all that matters. Damn, do I see Roku finally moving? Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong one. I thought it was Nike I was looking at. I was like, hell yes, it's finally moving. Even if it's to the downside, at least it's doing something. Nike is not done. There are some sellers still in this chart. We'll see where that one ends up basing out. So we got a lot more time before we can look at that. It's going to end up looking like Roku over the next couple weeks, probably. Where, yes, it looks bullish. It looks like it's holding a good base, but it's taking its sweet-ass time. So please take your time when you see tickers like this. If it's at a part of the chart where you think it's going to base, give it time. And it looks like short-term invalidations of bears is happening. Still have that midterm or golden pocket rejection that can happen like we saw the first time, but we're not going to jump ahead of the gun. It's most likely going to pump towards this, and then we'll see some sort of reaction. But that's doing well. The Nvidia chart should be pretty much the same thing. Yep. Above the orange, not to the gold yet. How's Meta doing? I know Meta was looking a little ugly at first. Oh my god. They did that in 3 candles? 2 candles, really. They're kind of doing what we were looking at as well. We were looking for a continuation under that previous day low, maybe even 483.50s. They gave us a decent dip this morning. Retook both. And you saw it yourself within 2 5-minute candles back above the control point of 493.80s. Massive reaction. Massive reaction. Maddie, I said Roku moving? April Fools. Now that is an April Fool's joke I will laugh at. Reunion with some beautiful women. Me staying strong. Not much relation, but then... Tried to... Wait, he said fighting to stay conscious all the way home. He took the train home. Then I got to the station and remembered I am rich. I can just... Looks like that news that Eric was talking about was happening. What are y'all saying in here? The row and the coup? Yeah. It is a coup, alright. A coup on my bank account. Eric said, what am I looking for is SPY hitting previous day high or up to pre-market high, then a bearish reversal past the previous day control point. If we break and hold below that, looking for the 50% control point potential outside bar. Good looks. Leland would be proud reading that message. Was over the edge for sure. My favorite part of that story is fighting to stay conscious all the way home. That's good. Hey guys, Eric told everybody about the news. I don't want to see anybody being like, where did this come from? Pretty massive reaction though. Good job, Eric, too, posting the news. Truly a pillar of the group here. Are you not entertained? Hopefully we will not be saying that to ourselves on SPY today. Whenever SPY is doing these kinds of things, I take this time to go look at bigger time frames, because this is the time to do it. And it's just nice to remind yourself what's going on here. And I did update the future targets in case we do get continuation higher. So if anybody's interested in that, we can go over that. Let me know if you guys are. But we're just up against what was the recent all-time high. Last Thursday, we popped above it, rejected. Today, we're right back at it again, potentially rejecting. But good hit up against it so far. But basically, we have 525, 520, 530, 535. These are just psychological levels. Nothing really fancy there. We do a reverse fib from the low of the recent dip to the recent high. And I'm not really using these levels. I'm using the fib extensions. That's what I'm going to be looking for here. And that is where I get the extra levels. And then I just combine them. Which I think the other night I decided to extend it and make them a little bit bigger. But it's just good to have general areas above current price when you're at all-time highs, so you know not to look for just random stuff. But either way, we're still holding good dips that could be bought up by bulls on pretty much all these ETFs. But we're at a part of the chart as well where slowdown has occurred, so we can't just randomly start buying. So start to look for some higher lows on triple Qs in this general area. On SPX, you're going to want to see the lows here hold. If not, you're probably going to see more bears enter the chart. Same story for SPX. I mean, you have lower highs here, but we haven't really broken any structure yet. You know, the first candle here was last Thursday. That broke structure, but, I mean, it ended up holding as well. So, really looking for a break of this. So just please keep that in mind. But yeah, anytime you just feel like the market's not giving you anything, or you feel like you're just flustered, it's a great time to go look at the bigger time frames and remind yourself what the bigger picture is trying to tell you. Yeah, how's Microsoft doing? I said some signs of life there. Good job. Yeah, we'll see if this continues, because we do have Apple rejecting. But on the good news, we have Nvidia doing great, Meta's doing great, Googs are doing great, AVGO is doing great. We have SMCI doing great, so it's not like they're, you know, up here by themselves. AMD returning. CLF is at 2280s, almost going through 23 and looking strong, honestly. I genuinely thought this could have maybe based out a little bit more, but it looks like it does just want to try to head to 24 soon. So we'll see if that hammer today holds. Ulta still looking good. UPS still looking alright. Like I said, that one might just take its sweet time. And I think I'm just jokingly watching Neo. I really don't even know why I have this on this list. I think I'm just more impressed that it's down here. How are my other ones doing? DG. Ooh, DG's killing it. Where's cost? There it is. Cost is still basing. Expected after the second failed attempt. But after you get a touch, you know, after you get your... Because that's where these... Oh, you have zones here. But if you go from the high to the low here, where before it got bought back up, it hit the halfway point. So it's allowed to do this move now where it just rejects and then slows down. Like now it can just base out and be as boring as it wants because it's done the very, you know, basic amount of work it needs to do after falling. It got its calculated impulse move to a certain area from the drop as well as a good level from the chart. So it's allowed to do this now where it can just base out. But I would keep watching for buyer moves for Costco as long as this area is holding. It's already proven very strong from this area twice now. So I would definitely keep this on watch. We are under today's open. We are under previous day control point. The only thing holding us here is that little bit of basing I showed you guys on SPY. Apple trying to come back up. We'll see if they retake what they lost. Microsoft still holding current day open very well. That's going to be a very good sign for the tech chart. And look where buyers are coming in at. Helping QQQ. IWM getting no love today. This is helping the meta chart. Guys, definitely be sure to watch some of these charts that are moving. There are a lot of good movers right now. Hey, good job, Valdora. I always appreciate you dropping me some of your updates. Wrist light on that spy put on the lower high and that resistance. Nice trade. Good job, peoples. That's what I like to see. Confidence. Confidence and just basic info that we're looking at. Good stuff. Looks like Carter also got 56% on his IWM play, which he had been pretty much updating every second of in here. So good job, man. That shit was stressful. I was red the entire time. Try to make it not stressful then. If you're in too much risk, that might be adding to it. Which you weren't in that much risk, man. Don't let that mess with you. Hold on, let me see the entry and exit time on this. 44 to 05. So that'd be 8:44 to 9:05 my time. 8:44 to 9:05. 8:44 to 9:05. So you entered here. You exited late too. You waited. I actually don't hate your entry. I love this entry. You were feeling the bulk of it because you were going through all of this on a same day. Wait, you have a same day, right? Yeah, same day. And you're going to feel that. Okay, so you felt what a slowdown trade felt like, but you weren't in too much risk, and that should be what gives you confidence to be in this trade, right? So you can stick to a stop loss and lose that trade and not lose that much. So you shouldn't let that stress you. You're in a good trade here. I mean, you're already out, but also I want to talk about your exit. Your exit was a little bit, I'm not going to say emotional, but it's something I see a lot of people in here do. And I'm not saying you were complaining, but a lot of people will complain to me and be like, yo, man, I keep taking profit at my targets and I keep losing a little bit on my exits. And then I'll be like, well, show me your exit. Like, show me where you entered or exited. Like, let me see what you're doing. Just to get a good visual, you know? And every single time, it's like this. It's where they're exiting the green candle after it hit their target. And it's like, I don't know where in this candle you exited. Maybe it was at the beginning. You know, then you can pretty much ignore everything I'm about to tell you. But you got to take profits towards your targets as it's approaching. You don't want to look cool, right? The guy who looks cool is gonna try to take profits perfectly at the target, right? He's not gonna act like he's gonna do it. So don't be the guy that acts cool. Be the guy that is cool. If that makes sense. You want to take profit as you're approaching target, right? And this should have been a target even if you don't have my levels marked, just because we have the recent low here. But I love that you did one contract. I love that you kept yourself in a good part of the chart too. This isn't like you're randomly. I could instantly tell you weren't just randomly hitting enter. So that's a great thing. So good job, Valdora. Seriously, I'm proud of you for that one. You can definitely work on your exit a little bit, unless you did exit literally at the open of this candle, but that's still a no-no. But I love the entry. You got in because you saw someone say rejection. Don't you ever do that again. But also, that was the vision after I got in. I promised when actually blind my PFP applies. You better not be entering off somebody saying something. It was legit the close / open of that candle. Okay, well that's not the worst spot then. Just try to aim towards the end of the red candle. Like try to get out before that next candle opens. But I'm proud of you. Either way, man, I could instantly tell you weren't just randomly entering. But it's probably because you were going off where Mel was looking too. Again, man, you just got to remember. And I'm going to be honest with you guys because it is kind of annoying the fuck out of me. Stop paying attention to somebody who makes a lot of money. Like, yes, Mel's killing it, but pay attention to what Mel is doing, not to what Mel, like himself, is doing. If that makes sense. Don't pay attention to his profits. Pay attention to the mechanics of what he's doing. All weekend, he sat in there and tried to get people to pay attention to going and reviewing course number 2. I bet not a single person went and reviewed course number 2 after he said that. Which is sad, because the same people who will go in there and react to his comment, it annoys him. It annoys me too. But the same people who go in there and add 50 fire emojis and 50 goat emojis and thumbs up. It's funny because those same people will also ignore him literally trying to tell them how to do these trades. Where is he looking at? Is he looking at random parts of the chart? No. Guess where he's looking? The parts of the chart that me and Leland have literally been breaking down for 4+ years now. This isn't anything new. What is he looking for? Previous day high. Current day open. Previous day low. The basic fibs that we look at. It's not like I'm changing up what fibs we look at every day. It's the same shit every single day. So stop going into chat and reacting. Stop going into chat and hyping up people who are making a lot of money. Why don't you actually go study what they're posting? That would give them more respect. You want them to see you? Show them that. Show them that you're paying attention. That will make them see you, not you reacting and going, oh, you're doing so good, Mel. Don't be that guy. Exactly. Do the work. I promise you, like, we all love giving each other positive reinforcement. That's not what this is about. But there are people who will literally sit here and waste their time just because they see profits. Don't be that guy. Stinkfinger, you okay, man? Stinkfinger, I don't know what you're going through. I'm not going to try to sit here and act like I do. But I hope you're okay, man, and I hope you get a refresher. I seriously hope you step away from your screens. Get off this stream right now if it's something trading related. Get away from your screens, go outside, take a walk, get a good breather. You do not need to be sitting here. But I hope things brighten up for you a little bit, man. Beefberg said, we were due for a spicy Bueller day. I actually need to hear that today. Been a rough couple of weeks. I need to review and get back to what I've learned. If it helps you guys, and I want to talk about this more, but if it helps you guys, I actually, and thank you, peoples. Look at this, man. Already getting the job done. I made this new server over the weekend just for everybody. We'll start with the first channel, Important Post. So I will be posting weekly videos every Sunday and Wednesday covering the posts you provide in trading results. Or any questions that you may have, and you can post them in TradeFlow. So if you want to go in here and you're just asking about the system, go ahead and do it. You guys can see here, though, this is how you should make your pre-market game plan. I haven't even watched this video, and I know that it's correct, because it's Jay. This is someone that we've gone over with many, many, many times. He knows the basic mechanics. He knows the routine. He knows what to get through, right? And that's really what you need, is routine, so you have stability. So every time you make a mistake, or every time you succeed and you feel like you're getting too far away from yourself, you have somewhere to, you have a medium to pull back to. I have a checklist here for anybody who wants to go through this stuff. Trading results, this is pretty much how you should be posting in here. So if you go in here and post a trade review, make sure it has all of this in here. And then once I see some of them stack up, or I see more trades stack up and I can review some and I put them all in a video, I'm going to start putting my recorded sessions in here. So I'll let you guys do that. And I'll make sure to link this server every time I go live, as well as the BB server for trade reviews. And I'm just going to start doing them that way, because there's just too much to type out. Also, trading strategies, this is like just basic info that I have for the two servers that I run. So if you guys want to check this stuff out, awesome. But this is just all the entry types, so you guys already know that stuff. Alright, we got that out of the way. But yeah, and if you'd like an invite to that, I can give you the link. Should also be a link on the YouTube. Bullish around too many customers, just do one con. No, I couldn't see your first picture. It made me try to download something, and I'm not doing that. I do see your second one, though, Veldora. Good hit, then it comes down, breaks its low. Good rejection again, makes a new low. Okay. No, you did good. Caught that current day open rejection too. Took more profits, and I'm gonna let my runner go. Good job, peoples. Those current day rejections, man, I feel like it's the only thing I've been talking about for like 3 months straight. Current day open rejection, current day open rejection, current day open breakdown. Like it's one of the clearest examples of a good risk trade you can take. You know, you look at it and it just instantly makes sense, you know? And it feels nice. It's not like, oh, this does good because it always makes you money. No, sometimes it fails. Sometimes they get back above the open and you're cutting it for a quick loss. But the risk is clear, because you understand where the point of control is, that current day open. So it's very clear risk. Also caught that, but was a little bit early on the entry, so I had to hold in the drawdown. Oh, nice, creator. But you learned something. You were aware. You knew, okay, I'm in early for this position to actually pay out. Like, I kind of need this to draw down to this area instead of this or that, which sucks, you know, but it's a realistic outcome we have to deal with. You know, it's not like you can tell yourself that then lie. So great job on your 37%, man, and great job on being aware while in your trade. Way over the big two. What are you saying, Mel? Way over the big two? What the hell are you talking about? What you saying, Willis? Does anyone else lose? Hell yeah. We all lose in here. What are you talking about? I lost a lot of money last week. Plenty of people in here lost money. Please don't sit there and act like you're the only person who loses money, dude. I'm not going to sit here and, like, say you're not allowed to be mad. You can be mad all you want. Justified, but everyone in here loses. It's not like anyone here only wins. I'm telling you, man, you just need to walk away from your screens. I seriously think you just need to take, like, a break. Whatever amount of time you need. You need a break. You shouldn't be trading every day. You said you're losing every day. Like, you're not even giving yourself a chance, man. You're putting yourself in a deeper hole, you know? I don't even feel like we're not even getting a chance to see who Stinkfinger is, you know? We're just getting the worst side of you. I seriously think you just need a break, man. I don't care how long you think it is, but you need to go take a break. I'm not here to judge you either. Everyone here loses. Come on, guys. Let's all give Stinkfinger our support. Let's try to get Stinkfinger to take a break, get a breather. Yes, we will be losing an amazing viewer, but hopefully this person returns back with 10 times the strength, 10 times the confidence, 10 times the awareness. Seriously, take a break. No one here is judging you. And you didn't really say anything super crazy in terms of, like, you're just being honest, I guess is what I should say. You're just being honest, and I like that. You're allowed to be stressed. You're allowed to be pissed off at this shit. You know why? Because we're passionate about this stuff. You're allowed to be mad at this. But don't let that anger control you. So much valuable info. Take a little time to regroup and then start with the education provided. Yeah, but and yeah, I like that too. You know, once they are back, they can look at some stuff. But definitely take your time. I have a doctorate degree and I can't get this BS down. Yeah, exactly. It's not about IQ because it's not about IQ. It isn't, and that's why I'm not sitting here like attacking your personality. Like, oh, you're dumb, Stink. How are you not doing this right? You're so stupid. Because it has nothing to do with IQ. This is all about risk reward, timing, pacing, understanding, having a routine, and like that's really why my group does so well. I'm not anything special. I'm not shit. But my system is. My system gives people a good routine because it gives them a path ahead. Is the routine always going to make them $1 billion? No. But it at least gives them a direction to head, you know? And that right there is everything. And probability, 100%. Mental only, my losses. And look right there, Garden Trader stepping up, Stinkfing, and anybody else who might need to hear this stuff. But Garden Trader herself just said, I've been taking a break from live trading. Mental only. My losses became too much. I feel much better. New perspective. Able to just kind of regroup herself, really. Not having to sit here and, you know, Lose your mind. Lose. The losers will make you stronger. That's what me today. Coping well. Good job, Mikey. Thank you guys for sharing this stuff. Seriously, because again, Stinkfinger might be losing their minds on the stream, but I think we've all been in this place before, so I think we can all relate a little bit to the whole losing their mind scenario. They're not actually losing their mind. I'm making fun of them. But we've all been there. The smartest people are the worst traders. Oh yeah, that is like a weird thing. They'll be like, yeah, Marines be kicking people's asses because it's all about discipline. People who have the most discipline make the most, apparently, is like the whole perspective. That's not actually true. I mean, anybody can make money in this market. It's just a generalized opinion. I sat and watched AMD go up and up and up, and I sit and wait for a pullback, then I get in too late. Thanks for the nice words. Anytime, man, seriously. We've literally all been there. Some of us are right there right now, you know? And you're in a pretty good community, man. A lot of people in here just want to see you do good. It's not, you know, none of us care if you're making $100 million a day or not. We really don't. Just try your best to regroup, if that makes sense. Seriously, like, just take your time. He says, so I'm too smart for this? Great. I mean, that's pretty awesome. You have a doc. You might be the first actual doctor in my whole stream. Unless there's somebody else in here who's been one and just didn't say anything. That's crazy, though, man. Right there, like, just to, like, think about the work and discipline and time it took for you to get your degree, right? Just for your doctorate. Now, think about that for the stock market. It's kind of the same thing. You know, you got to kind of apply yourself towards one routine, one path, doing the same thing over and over again. Now, yes, you might be learning a million different things. Everything is different every single time you see it. But you want to try to aim for doing the same thing every time. The things that you and me are in control of. I can't really give you a good example using your degree, but it's because I'm not a doctor. I'm not as smart as you. Institutional education takes years. Same thing with the market awareness and understanding. Don't get discouraged. Only time we fail is when we quit. 100%. Eric is on fire today. But I also wanted you to know, like, all of us struggle too. I struggle. Last week I lost money. Peoples, you lose money, right? Susan loses money. Eric loses money. D-Touch loses money. I'll wait until it shows me that it's going up, and then I'm too late. It's kind of like going back to what I said, though. I genuinely just think you need a routine. You just need to put yourself into a system, a strategy. I'm not even saying follow mine. I'm just saying find something. You know, find something that you trust, that you want to get comfortable with and try to learn with over time. And then see how you want to take your trades. Because just saying it's going up and then I want to get in after, that's not really a strategy, man. I'm going to be honest. And I'm not hating on you either. I understand you're probably just generalizing your comments to me. Breaking them down a little quicker. But I'm serious, you know? If you aren't taking trades for an actual reason, there's no point to be taking them, you know? Just saying it's going up and I'm getting in because you liked where it was holding or getting into, that's not really a strategy. You know, what is a 40% entry? What is an 80% entry? See, I can ask my traders this, and they'll tell me exactly what it is, exactly where they want to find these on the chart, and that's where they're taking their entries: 40%, 80%, the different types of entries that we focus on in here. So seriously, I genuinely would go check out the Road to Consistency playlist on my channel. You trade in between patience too, which isn't good. Oh yeah, see, that's not good either. That's gonna add extra. Damn, you are wild. You're like one of his. I'm making fun of you now, I swear. But you're like one of his patients, and he's like working on you in like a major way. Oh, they're dumping new lows, aren't they? look at our other charts too. Qs came back down through that support, broke it, rejected it, pushed back down. Now we'll see, does the major area want to get bought from, or do we just keep heading lower? IWM, really good dips. Good call outs by Carter on this all morning long. Great job. If anybody wants to go back to the stream after today is over, I would go back and I'd review Carter's IWM updates. That was a very nice move to the downside. Calculated. No, you're good. You're good, Stink. I type like I talk, so my typing isn't so pretty either. They're having trouble getting through that, whatever this is. So here, let me go back. Don't just say whatever this is. So this was the all-time high made when they rallied up, right? And then we took a little bit of a dip, and then we slowed down, and then we got rally again, and now here we are again. So we're just kind of still dealing with this high over here. I don't really know what to do with it. All right, Mel, I got a screenshot for you, bud. I got ya. I got ya, bud. All right, here you go. Wait, why isn't it sending? Oh, there it is. I'm a DM email. Bam. Let's see if you beat it. Damn, Mel. What was the percentage on that? Oh, you can't see the percentages anymore. That's right. We'll try to guesstimate for me. Ah, I see. What are these ones with the days and extra? Why do you have extra days on some? Are some of these ones that are still open, or were these swings you had? Oh, those are the swings you had, weren't they? Okay, I see what you're looking at now. Damn, that is fucking crazy. Mel doesn't even notice my message because his is so big. It's like, what the hell? Yes, dude, we're killing it. Watching Moderna above 105.50 for short-term calls if it holds. Okay, so you can add a short-term level here if you think it's going to keep dipping. 522.15 is a short-term level I would keep here. Just because it's where they pretty much 3-bar played up on the 5-minute. And they hit that target already. That was fast. Watch 521.30s next. Retake of ruin momentum. I said target hit. Watch 521.30s next. Retake of 523s can ruin momentum. I was about to say ruin momentum. Brain power at 100 today. Okay, I'm out of SPX. I need to watch this chart now. I've been shorting this since last week. I need to make sure I close that. We're going to close. So we have 5 of them. We're going to close 3 of them at 25%. Nice. And now we're in 2 left. Bet. All right. Oh, what a day. If you guys want to go over any trade reviews or anything, let me know. But right now, we're just kind of watching the market pan out. Got a breakdown. I think a lot of you guys were waiting for this breakdown too. Yep. Good stuff, Eric. You got 119%. I beat you, Eric. Good job, Eric. Good job, Peoples, too, during a lot of this. He was posting a lot of updates. Eric posted updates. My boy D-Touch was posting updates. Damn, Deuce killed it. Nice job. You played the spy chain, too. Good update here by Peoples. Calling out multiple lower... I mean, guys, all you gotta do is read Trade Floor. It's crazy. Like... This chat went from calling out plays to each other to just everyone posting the same strategy, and guess what? When you see 5 different people posting the same damn chart, and you're seeing the same thing, that should be enough to push you into the chart. But great job, Peoples. Great job, Eric. Great job, everybody in the chat who's really just been leading by example, not sitting here. This guy. What was I saying? I don't even remember, man. Messages like that just break my brain. But good job, Peoples. Good job, Eric. Good job, everybody in there leading by example. It really does make me proud to be part of this community. Because this is what I wanted to create. I didn't want a place where it was like, alright, guys, what's Bueller doing today? Let's follow exactly what he's doing. Like, no, we have a group full of people who can do this all on their own. And that is something to truly be proud of. Is it really beating me if I love it when you win? That's true, Eric. That's true. I guess we both win. I was just trying to give some friendly competition, but no, you are more correct. That is way more, probably the better way we should be thinking. Because I love seeing you win too, man. And not just win. Like, I don't mean, when I say win, I don't mean like, I only care if you guys actually get profits. Like, no, it's not like that. Like, it's just, it's really nice to see people take the risk and then it work out for them when they've been working so hard for it for so long, you know? Because it is a few years before you really start seeing your first few profitable trades, and the ones that actually make sense, I should say. But not many people talk about that. Everybody always acts like you got to be profitable right out the gate. No, you don't. You can't be. I'm sorry to tell you. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. I can't even like focus on one thing, YouTube or my chart or Discord. There's so many things happening. What an amazing Monday. All right, how's everyone doing in stream? Does anybody need any breakdowns, reviews, anything like that? Gotten pretty good trades in. Looks like pretty much everybody took shorts that was paying attention in chat. No, you're good, Stinkfinger. You might want to go back and rehear what we might have said, but I don't think you missed anything else after that. I tried not to go on about it for too long, you know. But I hope you go back and review. Basically, in short, we were just all saying, just take a break, review, get yourself back on a routine, a comfortable routine, similar to ours. You know, I'm not even saying copy us. I'm just saying maybe copy that strat of like doing the same thing over and over again. You know, we rechart the same levels over and over and over again. They might not look the same every single day because the positioning, you know, every day is different. But what I'm drawing is going to be the exact same every single day, giving myself a consistent routine to follow, right? And that's going to give me consistent results. Now, whether they're red or green doesn't matter. That's something I can go off of because it's consistent, you know? That's, in short, though, that's all we covered. I chart and drill is good stuff. Ace says you've got to embrace JOMO. JOMO, of course, meaning the joy of missing out. A lot of people don't know about that one, but Ace taught me that one. I like that one. Ace the Kid, and then we all like to say it in here now. What an amazing morning. Agreed, Leland. If you guys have any trade reviews, go post them in chat right now. I don't want to see you taking another trade. I want to see trade reviews posted. Stop loss is almost stopping on. Stupid trade cost. Eric says, Stink, you don't suck. You are still learning. Patience, don't chase. Look for re-entries or wait for a possible reversal pattern and take that next leg up or down. We are always learning. Always. Always learning, always growing. Spring cleaning. I like that. Mel, I want to see you go circle your entry and exits and go show people on chat what to show them where the levels were. What levels did we have in what areas? Review posted Poots. Maddie, thank you. Let's go, man. And yeah, I got some reviews to catch up in here. You guys have been kicking my ass in this chat. Which good. I want this. I want you guys to be... Wow, you guys are fucking crazy. There's so many of you in here. Dude, look at this. I'm not even like hyping anything up. This is amazing. We got Maddie, we got Jesse, we got Spicy, we got Maddie again, we got Jesse again, we got Maddie again, Paper Hands, Mel, and there's still plenty of people who are going to be in here soon. Eric, Peoples, Jay. I just said Jay twice. EXP took a put at close today. Look how straight to the point he is. Took a put at close Thursday. Loved the dark cloud cover that was engulfing the meat of the previous day candle at weekly supply. That's a lot of information in one sentence. I also like that we were at the top of this current range we were in rejecting it. Definitely missed some profits, but only took one contract as I eased more into swinging. This looks just like Netflix, but except Netflix is up against like bigger highs on a fat uptrend. I like this one a lot better. Also, yo, Maddie, draw a fib from this high to this low. What is this? I gotta see this for myself. Oh, it didn't quite get there, but it was close. Damn, that was clean looking. Let's just mark that recent high. And it rejected the recent high. Good job, Maddie. See this right here? Pattern positioning. I like that. You found a pattern at the right spot. You can see it actually had a similar reaction here once, twice. Dude, great job on that, Maddie. Maddie Ice, clean. Let's go back to that though. I want to review some more. Very, very clean. This is identical to what I just looked at. A swing trade to a day trade. He's trading a completely different ticker, a different chain completely, but it doesn't matter. This is how we like to trade in here. We like to look for patterns with positioning. He gets pattern with positioning. He's in. He gets good risk reward against a resistance. Multiple times they've rejected. He's taking the risk. If it pops back over, guess what? He has a clear risk of what's going to push him back out of that trade if he's wrong. Spicy pepper. Oh my god. So they got the drop, the impulse move up. What does this person do? They draw their fib. What does price do? Goes back up, rejects the fib point. They get in at the first bearish point they see. Very early on in the morning. It is only the first 15 minutes, but I like what they're doing. I also like that they didn't. So if you're gonna enter early, and this is kind of what I think Creator did this morning. Might be a little different, but might be the same thing. Is that y'all might have gotten early entry, but you didn't cut your trade either where it was going against you, because this didn't, yes, this was going against you, but it didn't invalidate yet. It didn't say, yeah, bulls are here now. If it would have gotten over 210.20, yeah, bulls could have definitely jumped up to 211s almost, but they didn't. And they held under your 9 EMA. Good job. Very clear 9 EMA too. And then guess what you get? A reaction, and they bring us right back down. Other times it's going to close right back above. You're going to cut that for a loss. You're going to move on. Great job, Spicy Pepper. I am seeing nothing but great trade reviews so far. Ooh, Maddie said first options trade in a little over a year. Over 50%. Looks like Jesse jumped in twice. Good job. Got the lower highs breaking back down, as well as the retest of those lower highs. Okay, and here is the review of his... It's actually 64%. Wow, that's kick-ass. Let's see what he's got going here. Oh, and it's identical to what he did. Look, it's like identical. Of the lower high, the breakdown, right? Go back down here. Of the lower high, the breakdown. Entered put. Stop loss. I love that you have your stop loss marked so it's clear when it goes against you, you're getting out. As it's hitting the low, he's getting out. And I like that you're still watching it. You're still just kind of reviewing what it can do from here, because that's good. You need to not just talk about what happened before, but also review the after. Hey, look at this. He's got the arrows drawn. Wait, is this my exact chart? Or did you just draw this perfectly well? No, it can't be. There's no way. The other night I posted this. Oh, okay, you drew on your own. Okay, that has to be your own. Because your arrows look a lot nicer than mine. I need to change mine to orange secretly. Wait, how did you get... Oh, I know how you did this. Oh, that's so smart. I need to start drawing my arrows like that. Probably could have made a bit more, but good job, by the way, Maddie. I didn't want to pass over you. Good job. He basically took a lower high retest, a lead test, a 80% entry inside of range, whatever you guys want to call it. That's what he took, and that's a very, very high probability trade with clear risk. Good job on the stop loss too. That was a good stop loss spot. Probably could have made a bit more, but good 25% to start the week. I like that I'm starting to see more of you guys say this. Should have bought 2, but had a relatively small profit taking, and it took a 522.60 for a 25% win. I like that I'm seeing more of you guys following the staircase method correctly, where you're not just jumping into a million contracts at once. You know, you're getting into just one, because again, you have no idea what you're going for right now. So you're not allowed to jump into 50 contracts yet, or whatever number of contracts you think you deserve to trade. You don't get to do that. You haven't earned that right. So I'm really happy to see this from Paper Hands. I saw a few people mention it here recently, as well as just over the past few weeks. A lot of people just mentioning like, "Hey, I'm only on 1 because I don't have any learning yet, and I don't have any growth on how I'm supposed to get to that next contract. How I'm supposed to grow my account yet. You're just still focused on the bare minimum, which is good. You need to be focused on the bare minimum because right now is the time to do that. Right is in, left is out." And look, he's marking the same lower highs as you guys, man. Y'all aren't doing anything different from the GOAT. You just got to keep focusing on you. The gains are just different right now because he's killing it. So don't think about the gains. Don't think about the losses, the size of them. Focus on what you're actually doing. Where you're entering, where you're exiting, and why. 119% return review by Eric. He said he missed the reject of today's open because he was in the opposite trade buying the dip, but he held too long and had a small loss. Alright, we'll see what he does after the small loss. Took a breath and saw the rejection and did not want to chase, so I waited to see if there would be another entry for more downward movement. Since we were in an obvious downtrend with lower highs and lower lows, I agree. He says, found a target below previous day low. Wait, what? Oh, he probably meant 22. 522.40. My bad, I read that and I was like, hold up. Did we pump and I didn't notice? 522.40. He has it marked right here. So even if you guys are confused by something, like this is what I mean right here. Like even if someone types something wrong, you should still understand what the hell they meant, because he took time to mark that level. So you should take time to go and look at his actual chart and be like, okay, he meant right here. From Thursday's price action where there was a stall in the upward momentum in the day. And I agree with him. If you guys go back to that SPY chart, I went back and I marked it too. I think mine's a little off from his, but it's the same idea. The stall, when they rallied up here and they stalled out and then rallied some more, that's all we marked. We were just like, hey, let's get that extra level in here in case it's not working out too well. And that's what he ended up marking. Good job, Eric. Look, he changed it. Got in at the rejection of previous day open and then trailed my stop loss when SPY hit 522.40. Loss, not chasing, waiting for reentry, finding a new target. And I love that. I love this part right here. This is something that I loved about a lot of my old reviews, a lot of usernames, old reviews, is you'd like give this long review, this good, strong breakdown of what you did, and then right at the very end, kind of just repeating yourself, but in a very vague way, just breaking it down, a brief, just a quick summary. Seriously, great job, Eric. This is a beautiful trade review as well as a psychological review, because you went from, like you said, taking a loss, and you could have just wrote your day off right there. You could have just said, fuck it, I'm going to go enjoy my day with my son. I'm going to go just try to forget about this. No, he didn't. He ended up, he stopped himself. He said, you know what, I'm cutting this trade. We're going to look for something else. A few moments later, he's given an opportunity where he can see, okay, there's some lower highs here. I'm starting to see a change in trend. Sorry, I almost just said that backwards. And then a breakdown with new lows. He was given the opportunity to take profits. Great job, Eric. Good job leading by example. Is Peoples in here yet? Peoples, I want to see you post in here today too. Do it later if you have time. Or in a video if you want. Whatever you want to do. I want to see yours in here too though. I know y'all both had some really good trades in here. The more you guys post in here, the more it's going to help everybody. What do we got here? Okay, so they did an of the new low fib. So of the new low, so as they broke a new low from right here, he went from here to where they slowed down. Price came back up, came back down. He likes that it gave us a bearish candle at a good spot. Got a new low, a little risky there. Clear stop loss. This is probably like the weakest version of what I've seen, but you did it all correctly. You probably didn't make a bunch of money on this because you got in a little late. It's a little, you know, after a lot of the dipping has already happened. But what he did was perfect. He drew from the new low, the break of the recent low, my bad, to the new low before they got the impulse move. Dude, he did this all perfect. Oh my gosh. Where are you? Round of applause, dude. Let's get some emojis on this one. I'm not even joking. That's beautiful. I'm happy to see someone drawing the fib that way. My SMR trades. Don't question how he spells things. He's from the EU, so he's allowed to spell things that way. Scared little biatch sold 50% of my... The notes on that. What the hell? That's funny. What the hell's going on in here? No advertisement, yeah. Yo, and EMPH kept selling while I was talking? Let's go. Alright, where do I need to genuinely look to take profit on these other two? Could probably do one more right here. I sold one. Stop at 119.70. Or be on con. Okay, cool. I had me a nice day trade and a nice swing trade. I'm talking like sand dollar now. I'll also be making a video. Okay, good job, peoples. Yeah, link me that when you can. I would love to, if you send it to me beforehand, I can even repost it on my channel if you want, and I could show people. I'll be like, look, this is my trader doing this. This isn't me. This is just the ideas, the mechanics of how our system works, blah, blah, blah. If you want to do that, you can. But either way, I'm really excited because you, Eric, a couple of the guys in there that I've been working with a lot more, and you guys have kind of been on your own here lately, y'all are really, really growing at a fast rate, and I'm really excited to see it. But I love seeing you, Eric, both of the Maddies, honestly. It's kind of funny, like, both Maddies are, in my head, they're, like, on the same vibe. Like, they're just both, like, refreshed, trying to kick ass, trying to start out again. But, like, again, finding very clean opportunity, being able to post on it. It's really nice. And a couple other people on chat, too. I can't, of course, keep naming people one off, but it's just a lot of people to be excited for in chat right now. And it's an exciting moment for our chat.
It's not just like one or two people popping off. It's generally like 10, 15, 20 people all at the same time right now, progressing at a very, very fast rate. All right, cool. Yeah, stink. So here, let me show you something cool. So not only in my Discord do we do this. This is like, oh, whoops, wrong channel. This is like a bare minimum for my members. Like if you're in here, this is where you're at, right? So if you want to join in here and just read these, awesome. But something I'm about to start doing new is going through some trades from here as well as from here, and post them in this recorded session channel. And this is just kind of to keep things in an organized place. So yes, I will be sharing them. I will be going over them in a video. I'll probably do some from today, some from tomorrow, and then I'll post it Wednesday. So Wednesday and... Wait, what days did I say? I don't even remember my own damn post, man. Oh, Sunday and what? Yeah, so I thought it was Wednesday. So on Wednesday you'll see me go over that. But today I'm going to post one just to show people what it's going to look like. But after this post, every post will be on Sunday and Wednesday, just to let you know. So I'll combine some of my favorite trade reviews that either get posted in here by members. Again, there's like 100. I just made this server, and there's like 100 plus people in here already. So whatever they post, plus whatever my main server posts in the results and review, I'm going to be going over this. Some of my favorite trade reviews. Good ones, bad ones. Ones that weren't just about the money or the trade itself. Sometimes it'll be like a psychological battle you hear me go over. Which, like this one. Like, he lost money and then he went back into another trade and made it again. Like, he was able to pick himself back up. He didn't let that first trade dictate his second trade, right? And that's something that's very important to go over. So I will make sure to be as open as I can about this server and the reviews that are posted in here. But I'm trying my best. I was going to say let's do live streams and stuff, but that's just more on the schedule. So I was like, you know what? Let me not promise them something that I'm probably not going to keep. So videos, I can do videos, no problem. So I'm going to definitely be doing that every Wednesday and Sunday. And then every Thursday in Lifetime Chat, we are doing an extra stream. That is something I am going to do.
What days will you be live streaming this week? Love having your charts on the screen. I should be streaming every single day this week except tomorrow. Tuesdays are kind of a new off-limits day for me, as I'm approaching a new routine for myself. But you should see me Wednesday, you should see me Thursday, you should see me Friday. Unless I, fall into a coma or something. But I don't think that's going to happen. But appreciate you, Jennifer. Thank you for saying that. And yeah, right now, guys, sorry I haven't been updating as much. I know I haven't been as clear on that today. We kind of talked about some stuff, and then I kind of just did like 50 things at once. Today, all we had was, and let me go back to like today's open. And every time you guys look at your chart, you really need to start from this point, today's open. What happened from this point of today. You've had all weekend, all night, all morning to have context on your levels, to have context on everything up to this point. So you shouldn't even be thinking about that stuff. Right now, it's just what happened from today all the way to now. What happened? So we opened here at 523.83. We pushed up into a lower high. We pushed up into a resistance. I'm not even going to call this a lower high yet. You can after this candle closes. Then we get another good rejection. You can see. So we have the high of Thursday to the last open of the last green candle before the dip down from the high of day, right? That means this is my supply. This is where an area of sellers is present, right? We get a good rejection of that. Okay, it's nothing crazy yet. I mean, we haven't even broken into today's open yet. You can see all we did was just push up. We rejected. We came down. Okay, that's very normal, very healthy. It's very normal. That's all I'll say. Price pushes back up. Fails to make a new high. So now we have a potential lower high setting up. And we have an inverse hammer setting up. We all love the hammers. This is my favorite candle. We get the hammer against resistance, and it's a potential lower high. So now you have multiple things telling us, okay, we're bearish. We just haven't broken into today's open yet. This is like the last thing keeping us here, right? What do we get right after that? A huge move right under that level. What do we get right after that? A good retake of today's open, followed by another very hefty rejection. Ever since then, we've just had seller presence engaged. We've had price reject not just the next area of this was demand, now it's supply, but now they've pushed new lows under it, giving us midterm retest. And this is why I was really happy with what I saw you post in chat, where he went from the new low, he went from the new low basically to where we had rallied to, and he even pointed out how we had a midterm retest pop up. This is where you go from the fib of the new low of day to the hold of a new level. So it broke this, caught support here, went up for a little bit, right? Of that fib, it even rejected that, and now we are heading even lower. We're at 521.30s now. But that is, in short, how we got to where we are now. And that's how you need to be talking to yourself. You need to be constantly speaking out loud to yourself, giving yourself context, breaking down what has happened, what can happen. I tagged here. I said main target hit after the loss of demand. Whew. A lot of talking. What days will you be live streaming marbles? Get this guy out of here. No problem, Jennifer. Thank you. She is hurt. Took the small pulp with small size. Good job, Mel. Stinkfinger said, so I drew those exact levels without seeing yours, but I didn't trade SPY today. I always hesitate trading when it retests. Okay. So maybe you're not on that. This is a good thing now. We've talked more. So maybe you're not on the process of like, all right, let me get my levels. Like maybe you are getting good levels. Now it's just about finding a process in between that, how to navigate those levels, right? See, in my system, and maybe you have something similar, but in my system, we have multiple types of entries, right? So let's just draw some pretty pictures here for a second. So let's say this is a level that we're looking at, right? Price is trading above it, right? And let's say they make a lower high. Okay, it's not really bearish yet. We're not really worried about that. Then they give you the break, right? See, in my system, we have multiple callouts for this. So in my system, when it breaks the level for the first time, that's called a 40% entry because we trade off probabilities in here. So there's a 40% probability that that will continue in the same direction. Why is it only 40%, not like 100, right? Why is it not higher? Because it's the very first time it's ever broke that level, right? It's a structure break. So yes, it might be a very strong indication of sellers maybe stepping in, but that doesn't mean they're always going to keep selling off, right? And then what do we get from that? So we got our 40% entry, right? We understand that probability. Now we have the 80% entry, and there's 3 types of these, right? There's the single candle retest, where a lot of you guys know this as the 3-bar play or the 4-bar play. That's pretty much what you're seeing on the 1 minute or the 5 minute a lot of the time when you see a new break happen. It doesn't just keep going. Sometimes it has that little bit of a retest, and then it just continues, right? Those are single candle retests. Those are very risky, very good short-term trades. And these are also in that big playlist I was sharing y'all. So please, if you have access to that, please go check that out. There's a lot bigger of a breakdown on that, of the 3 types of retest. I'm losing my voice. It's only Monday. But then we have the second type, the midterm, the hidden retest, right? And that's where we take, and this is what you literally posted in chat. And that's why I was so proud, because this is the hidden retest, right? So let's say we get price breaking down. They catch a little bit of support. And yeah, they retest, but they don't go down and they don't perfectly go back up and touch that level. What do they do? So if you go from the new break to that low, they actually went up to the control point / golden pocket, another area we like to look at. And this is where price made a midterm or hidden retest. This is my favorite because it's hidden. It's right in front of our faces, but we don't trust them. We don't see them as quick because it can be a little sketchy, because again, all it did was drop and retest in a random area, but it's not random. Now we understand it's a calculated area, right? So now now we can understand, okay, well, if I'm going to take trades here, I'm going to stop out above this. I'm not making it to here, right? And then, of course, we have the full term retest. This is, of course, when we get a break of a level. A break of a level, and they perfectly come back up, and maybe they do a little bit of trading here, and then they retest it all the way. And then you get your lower highs, and then you get your breakdown. These are the slowest, but some of the strongest. These are hidden. They don't pop up all the time, but they're very strong. And these are rapid and can be strong, but they're not all the time. So you don't really want to take a risk on taking as many single candle retests as you can. But again, maybe that's the part of your routine that you're at, Stinkfinger. Maybe you've gotten the part of like, okay, I got my levels, I understand important areas. Maybe you're at the part now where you need to kind of talk about how to navigate those said important areas. Kind of like that, you know? See, we have a system in place. It doesn't matter about how much it moves or what does what. It's all about the structure, right? We have structure. We have something to aim for. The probability. That's where I'm at for sure. Okay, see, that's all you're at. That's all you need. This is all you needed, man. It was just a little bit of talking. You're not crazy. You're not stupid. You're not any of those things. And this right here, this is why my traders strive so damn well now, is because I push this into them. I push this confidence into them, because this shit is not easy. You're not going to be doing good on this over a couple months of time. This is going to take you years, right? But after you've gotten the mental capital down, you've gone through this, you have the muscle memory of what you're trying to go for, not just doing random shit. You're actually doing calculated things you've talked about, that you've discussed with yourself, that you've prepared, that you've gone over, that you've practiced, right? If you don't have a clear stop loss in some of these trades, in every single one of my examples just now, I showed you exactly where a stop loss would be, right? I didn't once go, oh, I wanted to cut it because I was down 26%. Oh, I wanted to do this because it was different than this time, or it did this, it did that. No, I didn't. I had a set reason for why you should cut a certain type of trade, right? You should have the same thing, regardless of what your system is based off of. And if you don't, then you don't really have a consistent method of cutting your losses or taking your profits. You're just giving yourself kind of a random, thing you're doing. You're basically shooting a shotgun in the air and expecting birds to fly out of the sky. It's not going to happen. You're not hitting a bird every time you shoot a shotgun up in the air. So that's another thing. Just going back to your trades, reviewing, be like, all right, what could I have adjusted here? What could I have done here? What could I have done here?
And every single day, too, let me talk about that more, too. Every single day, you should have a plan. You should have prepared yourself before the market opened or before you thought about maybe looking to take some trades, you know, or maybe you're not looking to take trades. Maybe you're just looking to learn. But either way, you need to be doing this with yourself. And I don't do this. Other people might think like, oh, Bueller does this as a service. He does this for everybody. Like, no, I don't. This is genuinely for myself. I just happen to share it for everybody. But every single day, every single night, every night I'll have my levels ready. Here's the night before. This is me just having kind of a set plan of like, all right, this is what the levels look like right here, right now, right? The next day occurs. All right, next morning. Now I have pre-market here. Okay, the only thing I added today was the pre-market high. That was it. I didn't have to add the pre-market low. I didn't have to add anything else because it was already all there for me since the other night I had it prepared, right? Then I break down a plan. And I'm not going to have some super detailed plan every day. I don't need one. I understand my system. I understand that I just need to look for the types of trades, those 40%, the 80%, those type of retests. I need to be looking for those at these areas, right? So if I see price go above pre-market high, hold on top of it with a midterm retest, I'm getting in. And I'm cutting if it breaks the midterm retest fib. Let's say I take a single retest, single candle retest. My stop loss is my pre-market high. See how I'm always basing myself off of the things I took time to actually put on my chart? You should be doing the same. How is UPS doing? Oh, they're down. Damn. Alright, we'll have to go back over that. And sorry guys if I sound like I'm being a dick. I'm very passionate about this stuff. I don't really like when people try to come into my streams or my chats and try to, hey man, look at my strategy. Hey man, look at this. Like, I don't fucking care about your strat, man. I'm on my strategy. I don't care about your strategy. That's good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy that you have your own system, but I don't care. I'm not on that. I'm on my system. Let me focus on what I have in front of me. And that's what all of you need to be in the exact same mindset. Anybody ever tries to take your focus off, take that personal. You should be taking it personal anytime someone tries to take your focus off. Mel, what are you doing? Mel. I gotta screenshot that. Oh, I got hiccups now. What the hell? Mel. So Mel gifted 10 memberships just now. That is wild. Garden Trader got one. Chill Will, Mike, VC, Steve, German, Fitz, Elisa, and Golden. Oh, and Kim got one. Nice. Gold Creation and Kim got one. Rigged. Yo, facts. How did you not get one? And yes, great point made right here. Make sure you all take advantage of that if you got one. If you don't know where you're looking for that, you just go to the YouTube channel. I can't click this because it'll share a link that you're not allowed to see yet. But if you go to that and then click membership, it'll take you to all the videos and all the stuff. But Mel, bro, I don't know what you want me to say because you never let me share anything about your progression, so I don't know what you want me to say. But thank you, Mel, for giving memberships out. Thank you for hooking the people up. Guys, take advantage of that. Mel took his time to do that. I did my levels today and took a 60% spy put with a small entry. Good stuff, Chuck. And Mel, you're really nice, man. Let them have some fun. They deserve it. Facts. He hears me yelling at everybody. All right, I gotta donate. Nice, though. My bad. Chuck had a really awesome message right before he gifted, too. He said, absolutely, last month was a struggle. I have to admit, I didn't stick to any type of plan or other than gambling. No plan of taking profit or losses. I got lazy on not doing my levels. I did the same thing last week. I did the exact same thing just last week. I made like one of my bigger trades. I made like 5 or 6K in a trade. What do I do after that? Yeah, I made some mature decisions of pulling some money out of the account, doing this, doing that. But right after that, what did I do?
I went and I took a trade that had 0 planning in it. Guess what? Guess where all that money went? Not all 5 or 6K, but every bit of money in that trade I took after that, most of it was gone. Why is that? Because there was no plan in place. It was just like Chuck says. It was gambling. No plan of taking profit or of the loss. Got lazy on not doing my levels. No preparation. Which again, preparation might not be the whole thing that makes you a bunch of money, but preparation is going to be the thing that puts you in a spot to potentially make a really good trade. And that's going to be more important than anything. Y'all got some awesome messages today. Thank you, guys. Nice gifting day. Agreed. Tobias says, I am here for a year now. Damn, you've been here for a year? That's wild. Almost feel comfortable with the Bueller system, but still prefer my stupid one since I focus so much on it. No, that's fine. I'm never going to be here sitting here like, bro, make sure you focus on mine. But he says, your system improved it, but I did not make it. LOL. Totally fine. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people kind of do that with my system. They might not adopt it entirely, where they're just using it, but I know a lot of people like to adopt my system as kind of like a side thing, because it doesn't really ruin anything you're looking at. My system fits in with anything, because it's just price action. It isn't like anything, you know, special or unique. It coincides with everything. Because again, it's just price history. My entire system is based upon price history, both long-term and short-term. So, I mean, and if you guys add some of those levels, awesome, more power to you. I don't care if you're trading just my strategy or your own or something you found online, that's great. But whatever you're doing, please stick to it. Don't ever move around. Like Tobias just said, he's sticking to his system. Good. I want to hear that. I want traders like that around me. I don't want people who are like, oh, yeah, I'll change that. I'll change this. I'll change that. No, stand your ground. Stay on your system. IWM review is up, boss. Just short and sweet today. Good, man. I'll check it out here in a minute. Tobias added another comment. He said, and love the Leland contract picking video. That is one of my favorite videos. I feel like that video helped me a lot too. Like I felt like I thought I knew what I was doing, and then I watched that video and I was like, wow, I don't know anything. A says, I definitely tailored the system a little bit with VP. It's been working, but price action is king. VP. Oh, volume profiles. Oh, that's fine too. I love volume profiles. Honestly, anything volume related. If you use anything volume related, I'll respect it. Because that's where I came from, was using volume. Man, some amazing people in here today. Not just like the comments or, you know, posts in here today, but just a lot of really good messages, just pushing each other in the right direction. It's not always going to be like the message that's like, look, guys, take this trade. I'll make you $1 million. No, sometimes it's just someone getting onto your ass, and then a couple days later, you know, you actually realize like, okay, that guy was trying to help me. But just remember this: nobody knows everything. So don't ever sit here and let someone tell you like, oh, if you follow me, I'll make you rich. No, that's a red flag. You ever hear anybody say that, ignore that person. Block them. Do not listen to that kind of person. This shit is not easy. A 1000% block, lol. Peoples, are you serious? Did you really make that much? Boy, you better not post that video public. You better send that to me first. No way you made that much. Check results. Oh, I'm shaking now. Oh my god, he actually did it. He said just made 460% and now my mom wants me to do chores. Hey man, listen to your mom. Yeah, be humble. Do chores. I'm not looking at trade results yet because I wanna surprise myself when I get there. I'm not clicking it on purpose because there's like a few trades in there I haven't seen yet.
I think Maddie did one. I know Carter has one, and then you have one. I haven't reviewed them yet. I'm kind of saving it for myself. I'm savoring it. Yes, I am humble. Anything for my mother. Exactly. Do those chores though for real. Nah, he's good about it. Peoples is a good kid. We don't got to worry about him. He jokes around a lot, but he's actually a great. I'm not gonna call you a kid. You're a great man. You're a great guy. Hire a maid for her, Brokey. It's my mom's B-Day. Happy B-Day to Maddie Clam's mom, then. I did, Tobias. I was laughing my ass off because some of your comments were hilarious. The comment you made after it dipped again and it went back up, I'm not going to re-say it out loud, but it was funny. Happy B-Day, Mama Clams. Nah, Peoples is probably the first person that's this age that I've not been that annoyed, like, at all. I haven't really been annoyed at all by Jay. Normally you get a kid in here and they're like, they just don't shut up, right? They just want to talk all the time. They don't care. They don't listen to what you're saying. But Peoples isn't like that. Peoples listens. Peoples takes into account what other people say, and he applies it to whatever he's doing, and he moves on from there. You thought Peoples was 40? No, he's definitely not 40. He wish. I don't even know what he wishes. I can't even tell you. World peace, everybody drinking White Monster. I don't know what he would want. He's a great human. We got a lot of people like that, though, in chat that are kind of just like, they seem older than they really are just because of how they hold themselves in chat. Like, I love how all the people in chat talk to each other. We all joke with each other and stuff, but everyone holds each other to a certain standard. Damn, you're only 30, Tobias? I thought you were a lot older than that. Damn, 30's actually really young. For what you've done already, and you're only 30 still, that's actually kind of crazy. Ace just turned 32. Damn, I'm right behind all of y'all. I think I'll be 29 this November. I don't even remember how old I am anymore. Leland turned 74 in March. Jesus. Bro's at retirement age. He's been at retirement age. Somebody put that old dog down, am I right? Started trading early. How old were you when you started trading, Tobias? Because me, I like to tell people that, yeah, I've been around a few years, but I'm still kind of a baby. Because I hate when people are like, man, I've been trading for 4 years. I'm basically a fucking pro. Like, no, you literally aren't. Like, I hope you understand it takes 10 plus years to even think about having that conversation. And if you have to have that conversation out loud, are you really a pro trader? Are you really that good at trading? No, probably not. Well, it looks like Peoples has a great upbringing, listen to his mom and respecting her. Yeah, he better. I'll kick his ass. Twins, Bueller. Oh, that's right. We have the same birthday, don't we? I knew there was someone in here I shared a birthday with, but I couldn't remember because it was, back in November. Not as early as Peoples. I was broke AF at that age. Bro, same. No problem, Peoples. Don't get ahead of yourself, though. I'm still going to stay on top of you. Just you better keep kicking ass, stay mature, keep leading people in the right direction. Just stay you, man. Just keep being you. There's no need to change anything. I'm 1 year old in stock market years. Actually, in the stock, you know how like dogs, for every 1 year, they're like 7 or whatever? In the stock market terms, it's like 100. So if you've had 1 year here, you're basically 100. Both turning 29 this year, too. Oh, that's right. We're even the same age.
2016, I started following Tesla. At 2018, I got disposable income. Been frugal ever since. I was gonna say, he said, just kidding. I spend quite some. LOL. Oh my God, Mel. No, you made more than 66 times the gift. You made way more than that. Did the gift... Wait, what? Yeah, you gave out 10, Mel. It gave out 10. You gifted 10. I showed it and shared it. I went over everybody who got it and everything. It gave out 10 free memberships, though. You did. You are not turning 27 this year. Mel and Tobias, this has always been like a little hidden war going on, and they don't even know it, but Tobias says, Mel is one of those people I don't like. Confronts me too much with my laziness. From the first time I saw him in chat, I knew he was going to pass me. Since his work ethic and focus is sick. Well done, dude. Damn, Mel. You got the pat on the back from Tobias. Mel is 66, I think. Wait, Mel, how old are you? You're not 66. He is. Yeah, he's younger than that, I think. But he is up there. He is of the wise Jedi Master years. Yes. 63. Yeah. Mel's gonna be around for a very long time, though. I thought Mel meant. Oh wait, I read that one already. I'm dumb. VC said got 26% on SPX. You traded a $1,000 contract, VC. Yo, make sure you post your trade review, or at least send me the times you entered and exited VC so I can go over it as well. Or post it in that new server and post your entry exit times, and I'll add it in there. I would love to go over yours though. But take your time, VC. Go get you a breather. Come back in. Post your review. VC. Good job though, man. Good trade. Mel, you heard me, right? Your gift gave. I do have to go, though. California's waking up. No, you're good. I'm ending stream soon, too. I was actually going to end it, and then Mel gifted, and everybody's been honestly conversating a lot, so I was just kind of chilling for a little bit longer. A lot of really cool people in here. We'll miss you, though, Tobias. Be safe, man. And yeah, guys, be sure to drop a like on today's stream. I appreciate everybody dropping the support when they can. Got over 140 people in today's stream, though. Kind of excited for that trade review video stuff I'm going to start doing every Sunday and Wednesday. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy that. I'm starting to feed more into my strengths. A lot of people really like going over the trade reviews and stuff. Let me see, Susan. Let me see. I'll just do a quick look real quick. I don't want to spoil myself. I want to do this all when I do the video. Oh, plenty of information here, Susan. Plenty of information. She knew what she was doing when she said need more detail. Plenty of information on this. Yes. Oh, I'm excited to go through some of these. Thank you, VC, for posting the times. God, this group is so amazing. Like, I genuinely hope we never blow up to the point where there's like 1 million people in here. I love this small knit group. I never want this to change. There are just too many amazing people in here. It's crazy. Like, I could literally go away. Oh, I thought he was giving more. I was like, hold the phone. Member for 12 months? Wait, is that the orange star? Wait a minute. Is he cooking? He is at the orange star. What a legend. It's kind of stupid it like jumps up to like 2 years, 3 years, 4 like there's no in between in these, but I might have to change the icons. Do like a bunch of different colored candlesticks or something. I kind of like the stars though, they stick out. Yo, Mel, seriously though, thank you, man. For being here for 12 months, that's actually kind of nuts. We need to give you an emoji down here. I need to replace somebody. But man, that is a crazy amount of time to be here. And it's wild because at the same time, it's not even that long. What would Mel's emoji even look like? Wait, we have Mel's emoji. What am I talking about? Right here. Look, this is Mel's emoji right here. I'll just go back in there and I'll change the name of it from Red Candle to just Mel. Man. Seriously, guys, thank you. I'm going to end the stream here in a couple minutes, but I just wanted to take this time to thank you guys because it is crazy how awesome this community is. How long has Mel been trading? A lot less than you probably think. But the difference between Mel and normal people is that he doesn't ever stop. He doesn't stop focusing. Like some of us, we go take a break on the weekend. He doesn't. He's sitting here going through demo trades. He's sitting here going through mental trades, just reviewing over and over and over again. He reviews everything. But Mel's only been trading for what, Mel? Like a year and a half? Just a little over a year? Maybe 2 years? I'm pretty sure it's not at 2 years, though. I'm pretty sure it's under that. Which is wild to think about. Because we would all look at that and be like, wait, he hasn't been trading for like 4, 5, 10 years? You're serious, right? Like, no, he really hasn't been. He hasn't been trading that long. He's just super focused. And honestly, and I'm not trying to glaze myself here, but he fell into the right chat as well. If he would have done this same shit in another chat, he would have lost it all. 100%. Because he would have been following parameters that aren't consistent. He would have been following variables that aren't consistent. My system is consistent with variables. Here he is. He said 1 year and 1 month. Okay, so he's got 13 months on the market. So just a little over a year. And most of it's been with this group. If you've been in my group over the last year, you've seen Mel's journey. I mean, that's him. Green candlestick, red candlestick. I just saw that detouch. With bags under your eyes. He definitely does have the bag under his eyes. I got to see them. But seriously, guys, back to what I was saying, though. Thank you, seriously, for keeping this group what it is. Thank you for keeping the morals of this group going, the pillars of it. Without you guys, it would be impossible. I wouldn't be able to run this group effectively if you guys didn't help. It just wouldn't work. It'd literally be impossible. No person ever does anything without the help of others. It just isn't possible, ever. So seriously, guys, thank you. This group is seriously an amazing place for not just some of us people who have been here for a while, but for some people who are just not joining us or people who haven't joined us yet. You know, this is a great place to kind of give people stability. Because again, guys, what do we offer people? We don't offer them riches. We don't offer them success. We don't offer them that stuff because these are all pipe dreams. That's something for them to go grab and get, right? But what do we promise people in here? Structure, stability, being able to find consistency in at least your routine. You know, again, your routine really kind of stemming where all of the success can come from, or all of where the failure can come from. So where does failure come from? Where does success come from? From preparation or lack of preparation. So we need to be applying this over and over and over and over and over again, every single day, every single week, into each other, right? If you see Mel's down, if you see E is down, if you see Prop Street is down, you see Susan, SK, you see anybody in here that's down, you pick them right the fuck back up, and you remind them where they need to be. The routine. Get back to the routine. Get back to the routine. Get back to the routine. That's all they need to focus on. But thank you guys again. Seriously, thank you. None of this is possible without you. So seriously, thank you all. I will see you guys in the Discord chat. Remember, I do not stream tomorrow. I will be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to stream. But Discord will be as active as ever tomorrow. So make sure you guys are in there today, tomorrow, rest of the week. Just kind of messaging each other, going at it in chat. Go to the trade floor, though. Don't DM. Go to chat. Be open about everything. Try to help each other out. And it's not in terms of like, oh, E, I'm going to go out of my way to help you. Like, no, just post your routine, and by E seeing this in chat, or by people seeing this, or by Garden or Eric or VC or Julian or Mel or anybody seeing this, that will also reinstill the confidence in them to stay on the routine, to stay doing the same thing over and over. It won't be you directly saying, hey, E, make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing that. It'll be just, again, everybody kind of going off each other. So I want to keep seeing that. I want to keep seeing everybody work their asses off together. But thank you all again. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, love you all.